Digit's Moto G 3rd generation water resistance test. The next generation of Motorola's Moto G boasts that the smartphone can be immersed in up to 3 feet of water for up to 30 minutes. The new smartphone does have IPX7 rated advanced water resistance technology, which certifies it for 30 minutes up to a depth of 1 meter. At Digit, we decided to put the new big claim through our 6-step water immersion test by syncing the Moto G for 25 minutes and putting it through all the basic tests to see if their claims hold any water. First, we place the smartphone into our fishbowl. Notice we start the stopwatch. The Moto G will remain submerged for 25 whole minutes in tap water, as fresh as obtainable in Noida. It did take us a few tries to sync the phone without triggering the home button on the touchscreen, but we finally got it to stay still and then went to lunch. 1. Incoming call test. The first test after crossing the 25-minute mark was to see if the phone could receive an incoming call. Our editor placed a call and the call came through without a hitch. We pulled the phone out of the water and the touchscreen responded immediately to let us pick up the call. But neither we nor the person calling could hear anything.
Hello? Can you hear me?
We tried again with no luck until we turned on the speaker. Finally, we could hear faint traces of our editor getting through and the speaker began to splutter out water like we had just given it CPR.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's kind of low, the volume's slightly low, but the voice is definitely coming through. Yeah, the volume is really low. I can barely make out what you're saying.
Number 2. YouTube video playback test. We moved on to try the playback function. The responsiveness of the touchscreen was impressively unaffected by the swimming journey. We were able to play a video without any issues, and playing YouTube videos through our office Wi-Fi was just fine. 3. Outgoing call test. Now that the Moto G had been out of the water for 2 minutes, we tried an outgoing call test, and this time the Moto G came through without a hitch. First, we tried speaking through the speaker, and then we were able to hear through the normal ear speaker without any issue.
Hello?
Hi there, how's it going, Soham?
Yes, it's going fine. I can hear you clearly.
Your voice sounds much better now, much better than it did like 2 minutes ago. I can hear you perfectly clearly. How's my voice?
I can hear you clearly as well.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, yeah, this sounds perfectly fine to me. I can have a conversation. I'm going to take you off speaker and try on the other Hello? How's the voice coming through? Yeah, I can hear you perfectly as well. Perfectly clear.
Number 4. Camera test. Next, we tried out the camera. Both the focus sensors and image capturing of the smartphone performed as if it had never been dunked into a tub of water. We were able to take a photo, see it on the screen, and zoom in with no problems. Number 5. The case opening test. Finally, we opened up the smartphone to take a look at the damage. While water had clearly seeped in between the case back and the back of the phone, as far as we could tell, the water had not entered into any of the operational circuitry of the Moto G itself. Motorola features a nano coating layer that should protect from water splashes, and as per our findings, it appears to have effectively sealed the phone's processes from any water-related damage. Number 6. The final swipe test. We would like to point out that at no point after removing the Moto G from the water did we wipe or towel off the phone, and the smartphone continued to respond without interference. We took a final swipe through all the functions and found no lag or delay in responsiveness. As you can see for yourself, after weathering the storm, the Moto G passes Digit's complete water resistance test with flying colors.